Hi, welcome to the Pink Moon Tarot. I'm Nikki, the Pink Moon Tarotist, and I'm here to give you a pick a card reading for the full moon on the 27th, which is a full moon in Virgo. And I'm going to read you from my Moonology diary what this moon has to offer. You can just skip this and go straight to the pick a cards if you want to. They will be time-stamped below. So, the full moon in Virgo, the key energies of this moon are freedom, positive thinking, culmination, and order. It's time to find a balance between dreams and reality, between fantasies and what's actually going to take to get your life in order. This is the challenge of the Virgo full moon, which takes place when the sun is in poetic Pisces and the moon is in organized Virgo. This creates a tug of war between the side of you that wants to stare at the stars all night and dream your way through the day, and the part that knows that it must be dotted and the I's must be dotted and the T's crossed. Sorry, can't read. Finding a balance between these two parts of ourselves is important. Tap into the positive energies and harness the Mercury-Jupiter link that's taking place around the same time as the full moon. Mercury is about communication and Jupiter is about looking on the bright side. Make a list of what you want to make space for in your life and then do your full moon practices. They are designed to help you let go of whatever's blocking you. We practice forgiveness because it releases karma and lightens our load. What this lunation means for you. To discover where the energy of the full... Oh, I'm not going to read that bit actually because that's about stuff to do with in the houses and I can't know all your houses. But then there is forgiveness and karma release formula. This formula is based on the work of Catherine Ponder and is used with her kind permission. On the night of the full moon, read it out loud or silently. And this is what it says. Under the glorious full moon, I forgive everything, everyone, every experience, every memory of the past or present that needs forgiveness. I forgive positively everyone. I also forgive myself for past mistakes. The universe is love, and I'm forgiven and governed by love alone. Love is now adjusting my life. Realizing this, I abide in peace. I bring love and healing to my life. I've learned my lessons. I call on my soul fragments to be cleansed and to rejoin me. I send love to myself and everyone else. I'm healed. My life is healed, and so be it. Isn't that beautiful? So that's all to do with the full moon ritual if you participate in those, which I do. I like to do my rituals on the full moon and the new moon. That's the word I was looking for. So I'm going to show you now. I have 3 piles of cards here. I want you to really feel into it and see which one speaks to you the most. They will be like the starting picture of this video. That you'll have the 1, 2, 3, so you'll be able to see them. So you can, as I say, jump straight to them if you want to. But here we go. So we have pile number 1, which has the amethyst. We have pile number 2, which has the clear quartz crystal. And we have pile number 3, which has the moonstone. So these are the 3 piles, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so just feel into it, feel what one you want. And I will begin. I'll start with pile number 1. So I'll just put the other 2 over to one side for now. I haven't seen these myself, so I don't know what's in there. We have 3 Moonology Oracle cards, which are Yasmin Boland. I have 3 Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, which are Colette Baron Reid, and 3 Light Seers Oracle cards. Oh no, I'm going to leave that actually. Leave that upside down. And then we have 3, I've run out of space, Mermaids and Dolphins, which are Doreen Virtue. And I've also thrown in a Whispers of Love Oracle card, which are Angela Hartfield. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we've got. Well, first of all, let's go to the tarot. So first of all, we have the 4 of Swords that need to slip into emotional neutral and take a rest. With the energies being so diametrically opposite one another, it's probably a good idea to just slip into that emotional neutral so that you can see things more clearly. But then we have the 9 of Cups, which is the universe saying, okay, make your wishes and feel the joy, feel the abundance, feel the love. I'll send it to you. So it's a really lovely positive energy there, but it's going to take a little bit of energy. So resting up and getting the rest that you need in the meantime with that 4 of Swords is going to be an important aspect. We also have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, the 3 of Pentacles ordinarily is the card of working together. When it's in the reverse, it can sometimes feel like you're not collaborating very well with others, like you're not being listened to. And it is that energy, you know, the energy of that moon, you know, you've got the Pisces energy pulling against the, was it Virgo energy? Gosh, my brain, honestly. Yes, the Virgo energy. So it's, you know, it's that energy of pulling in 2 directions against the poetic and the lovely ethereal energy of Pisces, and then the very practical and logical energy of Virgo. And that can make you feel like you're not, you know, that collaborations aren't working right now. But just for the time being, take time for you, slip into that emotional neutral and try not to get too distracted by these relationships that are not necessarily feeling like they're properly together and properly working. Because there is joy here for you. There is abundance here for you. Now, we also get up here with the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, break free. Try different ventures and experience as a way to grow and learn. Nice. And we get self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. It's very Piscean energy there. And we get make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. Beautiful. So really harnessing that full moon power of magic and, you know, getting all that you desire. You do have the 9 of Cups here, so those wishes can come true. Then in the Moonology cards, we get nothing will come of this situation, void of course moon. Now this, you know, this is the feeling like you're not working and collaborating with others very well. Nothing's going to come from this situation. So try to not play into it. Try to not get distracted by that. Try to not be overly worried about it. It's often that you feel like you're not being heard, but you know, you are. Just give it time. Just let the energy settle. And then we get full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So although we have all this magic and things around, it is very much that energy of the Pisces and the Virgo of, you know, the wishes and the dreaming and what have you. But also the Virgo energy is put those wishes and dreams and hopes into a practical plan. And then we have a new romantic cycle begins. Nice. So for some of you, new romance can come after this full moon. And we also, as we have that card there, I'm going to read the Whispers of Love one, which is actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Nice. So there's very much an encouragement here overall for you number ones to be very active and very much making those steps towards what you want. We also then get the High Lady of love and compassion, reverence, kindness, and consideration. So yes, again, it's that full moon energy of letting go, of forgiveness, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, and sending out love to all, including yourself. We also have the Fire Prince, optimism and aggression. Now, this, you know, this aggressive optimism is going to help to get you through that pulling energy of trying to be practical and wishing on a star, so to speak. And we get the resting tree, patience and stillness. So again, this is reiterating that Four of Swords energy there, that taking a break, taking a rest when you need it. Don't overdo things. Don't push yourself too hard. You know, if it all feels like it's getting too much, then just take a step back, have a bath, have a nap, you know, whatever you need. Just take time for you. But there's a lot of really beautiful, positive energy here, number ones, of, you know, bringing your dreams into reality. But it is going to take some action from you. You need to actually do something in order to activate those dreams. You can't just sit back and wait for them to happen. And also that lovely reminder of sending out love into the world, sending out love to your loved ones and to those that you need to forgive as well. And also giving yourself plenty of love. So it sounds like it's going to be a beautiful full moon for you. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Do let me know in the comments below. But for now, namaste. Thank you for joining me, number ones. Okay, let's do number twos. So we have our Moonology cards. Yasmin Boland. We have our, oh gosh, my brain is just not working. Our Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, Colette Baron Reid. We have our Lightseers Tarot. And Magical Mermaids, and our Whispers of Love card. Okay, so let's have a look. We will start with the tarot. So we have the Seven of Pentacles to start here. So this full moon is a time for you to be nurturing projects and things that you're growing. It could be time for nurturing relationships, but it's definitely the time of nurturing the seeds of something that you've planted and really caring for what you are working on, whether that's your relationships, whether that's a project, whether that's, yourself, your own self-love, whatever it is, something needs to be nurtured, something needs to be cared for. Pentacles of that earth energy, but this Seven of Pentacles is all about growth and development and nurturing what you have started. Then we have the moon energy, which is very appropriate for a full moon. The moon energy, this is your mirror reflection. It is that, what's above is below. I love this moon card. She's just, she's so beautiful. And it is that hidden desires, hidden dreams, hidden secrets. But, it's discovering that is not necessarily seen with that mirror image. And we have the Six of Wands next to that, stepping into the spotlight. So once you discover your hidden desires and your hidden secrets, let those out, celebrate them, celebrate yourself, celebrate love. Be prepared to be you and to be happy to be you and to really just develop your own sense of self here. Okay. Now we get the mutable moon. Nothing is set in stone. This is very much the Piscean energy, along with that moon card there, that is in this full moon this time round. That wishing, that hoping, that wanting the the fluidity and the transition and the transformation that a full moon can bring. And this is beautiful as well. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So if you feel like it has been a bit of a tough ride for you, number twos, then this full moon is bringing about the end of that tough cycle, which is just lovely. That's a lovely energy to have. And we've got it's time to release the negativity. And yes, very much so. This is a full moon for forgiveness, for releasing those negative thoughts about yourself and about others, and really forgiving yourself and others in the process and sending it all out with love. Now, interestingly enough, we have the Lady of the Mirror here, which, is very much that moon energy. So it says reflection and non-judgment. So reflecting on those things that have caused you anxiety, caused you pain, caused you nightmares, whatever it is, it's time to reflect on those without judgment and just release them to that full moon energy. And we also have the Queen of Light, illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. So once you've released that energy, you will feel that beautiful illuminating energy of the sun and of the moon coming down to you and just giving you that sense of relief and that sense of celebration with this Six of Wands here. We also have the Hawk Prince, spirit communication and paying attention. So yes, pay attention to your thoughts, pay attention to what you are saying to yourself and to others as well. Now is the time for speaking with love in your heart and speaking with truth as well, but in a loving and caring and kind way. Now, speaking of love, we have look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. So number two, some of you really have probably been through the mill a little bit lately. And it's time to look and see how far you've come. Draw on that inner strength that you have and see how much you have already achieved. Like I say, how far have you come already? It's now time to let that go and to heal from it. We also have the card of alchemy. You have the Midas touch right now, and every project you begin turns to gold. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And self-forgiveness. Very important. Let go of old guilt and remember that you're God's perfect child. Now, when they say God, it doesn't necessarily mean God in the traditional sense. You know, it's not religion specific. God is just the word that you use. It can be source, be Allah or Buddha, whoever that you would put in that place. It can be your higher self. But the important thing is that self-forgiveness, which is what has been coming up here over and over again. And just remember that this is a time for releasing. This is a time for letting go, and this is a time for forgiveness. And for some of you, there is going to be a lot more self-forgiveness than anything. And we get rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Very important. This is how you can help yourself to heal from any of those issues and problems that you have had, that you have been working through, that you're trying to let go of. Resting your mind, resting your body, taking time for you is all helpful in really releasing that energy and putting that love into yourself and into the world, and really forgiving as much as you can. Okay, so sounds like a very cathartic, forgiving and loving full moon for you, number 2s. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Okay, number 3s. Let's have a look and see what your cards have to offer. Just going to move my crystals. So we have 3 Moonology cards by Yasmin Boland. We have 3 Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron-Reid. We have 3 Lightseers Tarot cards. We have 3 Magical Mermaids and Dolphins by Doreen Virtue. And we have a Whispers of Love, which is Angela Hartfield. Okay, I'm going to start with the tarot cards to set the scene and see what's going on. So, number 3, some of you may be facing a difficult choice at the moment, not knowing what's real, what's fantasy, and maybe feeling like you don't really have all the knowledge that you need. This is very much the energy of this moon at the moment. You know, you have that Piscean energy and that Virgo energy pulling against one another. One is all about the ethereal and the poetic and the fluidity of the water energy of Pisces, that dream energy, that wishes energy. And then the other one is the very practical Virgo side, the needing to have a practical plan in place and all of that. So that may be where you're at the moment, is just feeling that pull of those 2 energies with that 7 of Cups, which is not surprising. And this can make you feel like you are juggling a bit with this 2 of Pentacles, like, you're out of balance, you're off kilter, and you can't quite see how to get that balance back. But we do have Temperance here, and Temperance is all about balance. It's about cosmic balance, cosmic alignment. So fear not, you will find the balance. You have the sun and the moon there in his hands. He is balancing the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. He is, very much the calming influence that you can tap into during this full moon. And we have conclusions are within reach, which is lovely. So you may feel like at the moment you can't make decisions, that you're not sure what's real and what's fantasy, that you're a bit discombobulated, but those conclusions are within reach. And confidence is the key to your success here. So really believing and trusting in yourself is going to help you to get through that. And then we have a beautiful card here. The energy is gaining momentum. So that's absolutely gorgeous. So that this is the waxing moon. You know, the energy after the full moon is going to start to gain momentum, and it's going to help you to move forwards and to get into that balance that you need. We also have the Ice Queen, ideas preserved, non-action and entitlement. You may feel stuck right now. You may feel like you don't know what action to take. You don't know which direction to take. And that's, you know, because that's above the Seven of Cups here, that energy of being unsure what's real and what's not. But don't forget, conclusions are within reach. They will come to you, but they will probably come to you after the full moon. And we have the Desert Prince, survival of false promises. So if you feel like you have been fighting against something, you know, like, or someone has been deceiving you, and that you know, that energy, like I say, of being out of balance, of not knowing what's real and what isn't, just remember, you've survived this before. You can survive it again. Just get through this full moon with love in your heart. Get your forgiveness out, and, you know, really put into place all those loving energies that you can send out to those that you're forgiving, including yourself, and really take time to reflect during this full moon. And we also get the Swan Queen, transformation, intuition, and patience. Beautiful. So yeah, the transformation will come. For you, number threes, I think this is going to come after the full moon. I don't think this is going to come during the full moon, but the full moon is your time to heal and to realize what it is that you want, and to really let go of those past energies that are holding you back. We also get dream big, let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. Yes, very much so. Very much so. And pay attention. Notice repetitions, signs, and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. So this is going to help you to make those decisions that you need to make, number three. You know, paying attention to the details, paying attention to what your intuition is telling you. And we've got, you're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see the results yet. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's gorgeous energy. And with our Whispers of Love card, we have like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. Very much the energy of this full moon. Forgiveness and love. The more you put out, the more you get back. How beautiful. I love that. Okay, number three. So you may be going into this full moon feeling a little bit, you know, all over the place, and feeling like you're not quite sure what direction you're going in, but these energies will settle once you've released your anxieties into that full moon. Once you've released your forgiveness into that full moon, it's very important to forgive yourself during this full moon, number three, is not just forgiving others. And it is very, very important for you to do so with love towards yourself and love towards those you're forgiving, and also sending out love into the world as much as you can. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Do let me know in the comment box below if this resonated with you in any way. Until next time, namaste.